Good morning and welcome to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Katie Spicer, and it's Tuesday, January 31st, 2024. Today we have a diverse lineup of stories ranging from sports victories to heartwarming community initiatives. Our top stories include a Holly Pond man facing serious charges, the Cullman County Commission concluding emergency provisions, and a federal program offering seniors benefits for fresh produce. Let's waste no time and get right into our top stories. A Holly Pond man was arrested by the Alabama State Bureau of Investigation Thursday, January 25th. Jacob Jake Harris, 24, is charged with 5 counts of possession of child pornography and 1 count of dissemination of child pornography. Cullman County District Attorney Champ Crocker said he couldn't provide many details, but said, "Because of the rules of professional conduct, I am limited in what I can say about this investigation. I cannot comment on the facts of this particular case. However, as I have said before, I am committed to protecting the people of Cullman County, and that includes our children." The Cullman County Commission called an emergency meeting on Tuesday, January 30th to dissolve the local state of emergency that was declared on January 15th in anticipation of freezing temperatures. The County Commission, along with County Attorney Emily Neeser Johnston, then dismissed for an executive session for which they referred to as pending or threatened litigation. More on this story as details are made available. The Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program is a federally funded program that provides eligible seniors with a $50 benefit card to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables from local farmers at farmers markets and farm stands. This benefit is available to seniors that meet certain requirements, and seniors are encouraged to see if they meet eligibility requirements at agi.alabama.gov. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports with stories from Cullman Tribune sports editor Nick Griffin. With this year's county tournament in the books, our local teams were back in action Monday night to tip off the last week of games before the postseason arrives, and several of them got the week started with wins. West Point and Cold Springs matched up once again and split their varsity matchups. The Warriors, led by Jacob Harbison with 15 points, defeated Cold Springs 70-42, and in the girls' game, Ella Bauer posted 21 points to help the Lady Eagles to a 61-53 win over West Point. Fairview traveled to Austin, and the Lady Aggies returned home with a 57-51 win over the Black Bears. Davy Stidham led the Fairview with 16 points in the win. The Good Hope Lady Raiders defeated Plainview 62-39, thanks in large part to a 23-point performance from Ivy Maddox. The Hanceville Lady Bulldogs, led by Kate Sterling with 21 points, collected a 46-25 win over Aniana. Both the Holly Pond Broncos and Vinemont Eagles swept their Monday night matchups against Falkville and J.B. Pennington, respectively. Colin Brown led the Broncos with 20 points in their 62-39 win, and Madison Butts finished with 11 points to help the Lady Broncos secure a 63-24 win. Vinemont was led by Caden Graham with 17 points in its 64-34 win, and Whitney Quick led the Lady Eagles with 22 points in their 58-45 win over J.B. Pennington. Auburn is reportedly set to hire former Texas A&M defensive coordinator D.J. Durkin to take over the place of the same position on the Plains. Durkin serves as A&M's defensive coordinator in 2022 and 2023. Before that, Durkin was co-defensive coordinator at Ole Miss from 2020 to 2021, and he was the head coach at Maryland from 2016 to 2018. Durkin is replacing Ron Roberts, who accepted a position on Florida's coaching staff earlier this month. Durkin also reportedly interviewed for the defensive coordinator position at Alabama prior to Nick Saban's retirement and was under consideration to join the new Crimson Tide head coach Kalen DeBoer's staff. After defeating Decatur on the road earlier this season, Cullman returned home to finish the area series with the Red Raiders Monday night. The Lady Bearcats rallied from an early deficit to pick up a 57-48 win. In the boys' game, the Bearcats dominated Decatur 71-43 to secure hosting rights for the upcoming area tournament. The Lady Bearcats trailed Decatur by 11 at one point, but outscored the Red Raiders 31-13 in the second half to come from behind and collect a big area win. Head coach Jessica McBrayer was proud of the way her team battled down the stretch to compete in the comeback. Allie Sharp led the Lady Bearcats with 19 points, and 8th grader Molly Wilson racked up 18 points in the win. In the boys' game, the Bearcats fell behind early in the first quarter, but moved back in front by the start of the second. Cullman led 44-27 at halftime, and the Cats dominated the second half, pulling away to pick up a 71-43 win over the Red Raiders and clinch hosting rights for the area tournament. Bearcats head coach Stu Stidham was proud of the way his team rose to the occasion with a lot on the line, and he's looking forward to seeing what else they can achieve in the postseason. 4 different Cullman players finished the game in double figures, led by Jake Duro with 17. Cullman will return to the Bearcat Arena Thursday night to host Pell City. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with the news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Unsheltered International is one of Cullman County's outreach programs to lessen the burden of the members of our community that may be facing homelessness or temporary displacement. Member Jason Scroggins and his young son Brandon extended the love of their community to another local crisis resource center, Victim Services of Cullman County. Jason and Brandon showed up at Victim Services headquarters with a huge donation of medications, hygiene, and personal items to be given to the victims of domestic violence within Cullman County. The students of Holly Pond School have been learning about heart health and disease prevention for the past few weeks. The Kids Heart Challenge is a way that schools can get students involved and make heart disease prevention fun. Students in kindergarten through 5th grade at Holly Pond Elementary raised $925.48 as a whole, and one student raised over $100 on their own. 4th grader Tyler broke the individual record for the amount raised at $126.45. The seniors of Holly Pond Senior Center were treated to a lively game of penny auction, going head-to-head in a bidding war for the best prize available and the pride of taking home the loot. The game was called and prizes were donated by Holly Pond local Karen Hauser and ranged from sugary sweet candies to patterned pot holders. The Beta Club at West Point High School has chosen their February service project, Lots of Love. The students will be collecting personal hygiene and care items like lip balm, puzzles, books, shampoo, fuzzy blankets, and snack cakes. The donations will be gathered and made into gift bags to be handed out by students at local nursing homes just in time for Valentine's Day. All donations should be made by February 9th and can be dropped off at West Point High School under the care of Ms. Cochran. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respect with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have passed away this week as we turn to obituaries. Michael Patrick Dye, Funeral service for Michael Patrick Dye, 49 of Logan, is Thursday, February 1st, 2024 at 12 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel with Daniel Cochran officiating. Visitation will be held Thursday from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. Interment will be at Mount Zion Cemetery in Videmont. Cullman Funeral Home is honored to serve the family. James Lynn Daniel. Arrangements for James Lynn Daniel, age 67 of Cullman, are incomplete at this time. Cullman Funeral Home is honored to serve the family. Jimmy is remembered by family as a good-hearted and giving man. He loved fishing and hunting. He will be very missed. Marion Lynn Parker. Funeral services for Marion Lynn Parker, 81 of Bremen, will be at 2 p.m. Sunday, February 4th, 2024 at Bremen Baptist Church. Burial will follow the service at Ryan's Creek Cemetery. Mrs. Parker will lie in repose at the church on Sunday from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. Visitation will be Saturday, February 3rd, 2024 from 5:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Bremen Baptist Church. Class singing will start at 1 p.m. on Sunday at the church. Hansville Funeral Home is honored to serve the Parker family. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our hearts and prayers go out to their friends and family. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, we can expect sunny skies with a high near 49. A northerly wind will whip around at 10 miles per hour with gusts reaching as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, the skies will be clear, but temps will drop down with a low around 28. A northern wind will blow around 5 miles per hour. Looking ahead to Thursday, it's looking like sunny skies with a high near 57. A calm wind will come from the southwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Thursday night, we can expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 35. That concludes our newscast for today, but be sure to check with Cullman Today each Monday through Friday morning at 6:30 a.m. on Cullman Today and the Cullman Tribune. I'm Katie Spicer, and from all of us here at Cullman Today, have an outstanding day.